Here we go. Here's the mystery labyrinth. And it looks like a casino style. Oh, this is the one that I saw. Seems like it's Egyptian themed. Very cool. I love Egyptian stuff. Awesome music too.
Where am I?
Of course. Alright, so what's the deal with this then?
This is what you obtained in exchange for your memories, Master.
Wait, what?
You did this, Shinigami? Is this why I made a pact with you?
Oh, look at our cloak.
I don't understand any
I
of
just
this.
noticed that.
Where are we?
Oh, that's so
Simply put,
cool.
It's an alternate universe. It's got that kind of vibe, right?
An alternate universe.
Oh, I just noticed her hair is different colors.
You don't sound surprised.
It's kind of like ice creamy.
Awesome. You probably think it's cliched, huh? Well, this isn't any old alternate universe. Check this out.
It's also cool that we actually get Shinigami sprites.
Ta-da! This is the Mystery Labyrinth. It's a maze that materializes mysteries from the real world.
Oh, dude.
Materializes mysteries?
Oh, that is so cool.
Unsolved mysteries become lost to time, right? Well, here, they actually take shape as a mystery labyrinth.
So you have to reason through things like 3D.
Now,
That's
this
cool.
is the materialized form of the
Yeah.
unsolved murders that took place on the Amaterasu Express.
Oh, that's amazing.
This maze is the mystery?
That's such a cool concept.
I have the power to interact with this mystery labyrinth. That's why we were able to come here in the first place.
Oh, that is so fucking awesome.
Master, we're gonna beat the Amaterasu Express Massacre Mystery Labyrinth.
What happens when we beat it?
Damn, so they really are all dead.
In every case, there's a hidden truth. And we have to find the truth deep inside this mystery labyrinth.
So this
if
is
we
like an
beat this mystery
interactive
labyrinth,
kind
the
of
truth
trial.
about this will be revealed. Naturally, so will the true identity of the killer.
So the premise is
Let's
the
solve this
same,
thing.
but the execution is very different.
We'll discover the killer's identity too?
This is very, very, very
We couldn't
cool.
solve it in reality, so we're solving it in this alternate universe. They're two sides of the same coin. But whether or not you discover the truth depends on the person entering the labyrinth. The more complex the mystery is in the real world, the more complex the maze will be too.
Oh, cool.
Killers in real-world cases throw whatever obstacles they can at investigators, right? Those are also materialized into the maze, so this is gonna be a tough battle.
All right.
So you're saying there are traps in there?
Yep, looks like you're finally getting it. Now that I've explained it all, let's head into the dungeon.
Oh, that's so cool.
Hold on.
My
I
body
don't
is ready.
understand any of this.
I'm so ready for this.
Seriously, you don't get it?
A mystery labyrinth is a maze based on a real mystery. This one is formed from a murder on the Amaterasu Express.
Yep, you're right so far.
So, if there's always a hidden truth inside a mystery labyrinth, if we keep going, the Amaterasu Express case will be
Fucking
solved?
Masafumi Takada, dude. Just, he hits you with the vibes. So good.
I don't get anything! This makes no logical sense!
Sheesh, this is why you're a benchwarmer detective. You're in an alternate universe and hung up on details.
Of course
Especially this part. Like right when it kicks.
I'll explain more about how it works as we explore the mystery labyrinth. If you have any more questions along the way, stare at my boobs for 8 seconds.
Fair enough.
That'll make all your worries disappear.
I love her.
No, it won't! Please, explain everything
Her and
now.
Melanie, dude.
Relax, relax.
I think I like Melanie a little bit more, but I like her too.
Come on, let's go. Time to unriddle this mystery labyrinth.
Shinigami is exactly how I'd be if I was a girl. I'd just be like really bubbly about it. And I'm like, yeah, if you're feeling depressed, you can just look at my boobs for a while.
Not to mention the important keys. Whoopsie.
I'd probably dress very
You mean for
similarly,
opening
too.
Doors in the dungeon?
Yeah, something like that, but keys in the mystery labyrinth are used to break through mysteries. They're called solution keys, and they're essential to clear the mystery labyrinth.
So each element of the murders manifests itself as a physical trial and tribulation for me to overcome,
So
and reason and
where do I
logic
find
through.
them?
Solution keys are materialized clues for a case.
But you
You
interactively...
get them during the investigation. You kinda had to rush through the investigation this time around, so let's briefly review the case. For starters, try to recall all that happened on board the Amaterasu Express.
The Amaterasu Express? The Amaterasu Express is the
Oh,
only
so we're
method of
coming up with a
transportation in
solution
time.
for what happened to defend ourselves from the corporate guy.
It's an automated, unmanned train with 5 cars.
Unmanned, automated.
Its doors won't open while in motion.
Won't open
and
while in motion.
Windows are fixed in
Windows are
place.
fixed and won't open.
There were no stops before our destination.
No
so
stops.
the train kept moving until it arrived at the station.
Okay.
A monitor in the backup
I'm glad
control
he's
room displays
summarizing
the
all this for
operation
me.
log.
So my memory
There
sucks.
was no record of the train stopping.
Okay.
Here's your solution key.
She vomits sparkles. Ah, the map guide. And a route map. And the operation log.
So this is a solution.
So
key.
we have to apply these to where it makes sense,
Why
yes?
did it come out of your mouth?
What do you mean? So I don't have to use my hands. I worked really hard developing this method.
You put thought into this?
So that's how words and events you think are clues get
Dude.
transformed into solution keys.
That's cool.
Let's keep reviewing what happened in this case.
Alright, I'll do my best.
Oh, wow.
Uh,
This looks
the incident
awesome.
occurred inside the Amaterasu Express while it was still moving. Including myself.
Holy
there were
shit,
6
dude.
master detectives on board.
This is what drew me to this game. The insane art. It looks great even in 3D. It's insane.
Aphex and
The
Pooch's
artistic
abilities
value that was
confirmed
put into
there
these
were no
games.
other passengers on the train.
So fucking cool. Aphex and Poochie's fortes proved there were no other passengers besides the 6 people inside the train car.
And who died first again?
It was Zilch in the first car's infirmary.
No, that isn't true. Zilch may not have died first. Cause we found Zilch on fire, but that isn't to say that the rest weren't already burned.
I noticed smoke pouring through the crack of the door, and looking through the window, I saw a knife stuck in Zilch's chest.
Yes, what's the deal with the fucking knife? No, that makes sense. Okay, so the reason logic with the knife, yeah. Zilch couldn't have died first, because fucking Aphex had a stab wound as well. So Aphex had to have died before if the knife was lodged in him. Actually, no, because they could have... No. Yeah, because we came across Zilch as he was burning. But that would imply that Aphex was already burnt, and if Aphex already had a stab wound... If it was the other way around, we would have found the knife in Aphex's body instead of Zilch's.
The infirmary was on fire, so smoke quickly filled the whole area.
That makes sense. Because I was thinking, what if they stabbed Zilch, or whatever? Or what if they stabbed Aphex and then moved the knife to Zilch, but they had stabbed Zilch first, before burning him? Because I think it's safe to say that Zilch didn't die from the burning, Zilch died from the stab wound. And the stab wound on Zilch and the stab wound in Aphex were in the same exact place, I think.
I hurried to open the door, but it wouldn't budge because it was locked.
Because it was locked. How was it locked from the inside, or was it automatedly locked? Because the other infirmary near where we found Aphex had a manual lock, so that leads me to believe that this other one also had a manual lock. The one near Aphex's had blood smeared on it, I thought.
Does that mean this was a locked room mystery?
No, because there's only one entrance.
Not really. there's a chance the killer had a duplicate key.
Oh yeah, that's right, there was a key to the lock. I gotta recall
fun.
that. That's a detail that I let slip.
I broke the door's window and unlocked the door from the inside to enter the infirmary.
Right, with the fire extinguisher.
By then, Zilch's corpse had burnt to a crisp.
Hold on, so why lock this door? Because the other one wasn't locked. And the blood smear had it set from open. Didn't it? No, it had it on there from lock, that's right. We'll see in the pictures coming up.
I wanted to alert the others, so I moved to the second car.
And we found Melanie.
Melanie's corpse there. I think she was set on fire with the liquor in the dining car.
Hold on, so were all these fires ignited in different ways?
Ooh, a flambe! A human flambe.
Can you not talk about my dead wife like that? Face is still barely recognizable.
That reminds me, something was off about car 2, right before the train entered the tunnel.
Yeah, that's why I was saying. There was a strange shake before we entered, and there was one way after.
From entering the tunnel, it's like air pressure. Wind stuff.
And there was a blackout right after, although it only lasted a moment.
Yeah. What was up with that blackout? Was there one on the other side of the tunnel too?
Maybe the blackout had something to do with the automated car doors.
No, when we exited the tunnel, there was shaking again, but no blackout. There was something else too. Something that happened when we were in the fourth car.
Fourth
I wonder
car.
if that's a clue.
What was car 4 again? That was the one where we found Poochie, right? Or was that car 3? No, Zangi was in car 4, wasn't he? Yeah, because we found Zangi. No, we found Poochie in the fourth car. No, third car. Fuck. I'm trying to recall.
And the next corpse was the little girl in the third car?
Yeah, okay. Thank you for clarifying. That's what I thought.
Yeah, it was Poochie. Another burnt body. Just like the first 2 cars.
And then Zange was in the next car.
Oh yeah, wasn't there a secret base thing in the third car?
You mean the backup control system? I remember something about that. The control system automatically manages the electricity within the train. When the main control system fails, it will switch
to the backup system after 1 second. So that's got to be something to do with the blackout.
You may have amnesia, but you've got a pretty good memory.
Yeah, no
Anything
shit, thank
else
God.
You can remember?
I did notice that the backup control system was actually operating.
So that must mean that the power diverted during the blackout to the backup control from the main control. But I don't remember the orientation of where each control room is. So, he just mentioned that the backup control is in car 3, because if Poochie was found in car 3, then that would allude to that being there.
And if the backup was on, that means the main system was down, right?
Yeah. So where's the main?
What do you think about that?
Because if I can progressively map out where the killer was working from, in what direction, that could help this case greatly.
The train never stopped, so...
But I can't remember which car had the main control.
Right?
But I want to say it was 1. Or was it 5? It might have been 5.
Yeah, that's true.
But if it was 5, then they would have had to move through 5 to get to Zilch. And have that be the final victim. Toward
Next,
1.
you found the geezer's corpse in the fourth car, right? He was also covered in burns.
Maybe they'll mention it when we get there.
Was there anything strange about that corpse?
No.
He didn't have any external wounds, but he was holding the cell phone he uses for his photography ability.
Oh yeah, that useless ability. It's basically no better than a dash cam.
No, it's not useless, though.
Anyway, forget about the geezer for now. Don't want that old man smell haunting my memories. Next and last is the fifth car. Come on, try to remember
Alright,
it.
5th card. This is what I
The body
want.
we found in the 5th car was completely charred.
Apexes,
It was
yeah.
impossible to tell who it was. But the necklace around the corpse's neck confirmed it was Aphex.
I think this is where the main control was. No, because we had encountered the main control before we got to the 5th car. So main control must have been in cabin 1, or in car 1.
We also discovered a stab wound to the chest.
Right.
Also, judging by things like the plate on the wall, the 5th car appeared to be far more burnt than the other cars.
Far more burnt? Why would that be the case, though? Oh wait, hold on. That looks like a control room. And that's cabin 5. So maybe it was cabin 5.
Up like that because the victim was on fire and running around trying to put it out.
Yeah, why the distorted plate?
And the blood on the interior lock of the 5th car's infirmary is an important clue, I think.
So do I.
Uh-huh. So, I guess that does it for our review of the case?
I need to know where the main control room was located.
Wait, there was something else.
Maybe I can refer to
After
the map.
train arrived at the station. According to the Peacekeeper's reports, they all burned to death.
Yeah, they all burned to death. Okay.
But that part seems off to me.
It seems off to me too. Because there were stab wounds in 2 of the victims.
And they also mentioned there was a knockout drug mixed into the drinks in the dining car.
Yeah, and that. And the person that offered a drink was fucking, what's-her-bitch, Melanie.
Yeah, I think that's everything of note.
What a big catch! This should be enough solution.
I don't know how, but even Shinigami puking is cute.
But
Don't look at me
still
weird.
Don't know
Fuck
how to
off.
use them.
Master, you worry too much. I'm sure it'll turn out fine. Solution keys are important to solving mysteries. Yours truly is
Okay,
important
let's
too.
take a look at this. Okay, main control room A. Main control room B. Okay, so I was right. They are in the 1st car. But there's also main control in the 5th car. So if those are both main control rooms, then where's the backups located? Or is there a backup control? Oh, backup control is in car 3. So if the power diverted from the main control to the backup control, then that means that they could have been working from either end of the cars. From either 1 to 5 or 5 to 1, vice versa. But then why the plaques for cabin 5? Unless that was to disguise the direction they were working from. Which could be the case. So if the ones in 5 were burnt, maybe they actually started from 1 and went to 5. But if we're thinking logically, the person would have had to have worked from 5 to burn the other victims and put the knife in fucking Zilch. In cabin 1. Because that's where we were. Because that's where the restroom we woke up in is. And then we came across Zilch in the infirmary. The only 2 cars with infirmaries are 1 and 5. But the logic there is that the knife was in Zilch already. But that doesn't mean that Zilch was stabbed before the fire.
Sure
Okay.
hope you got all that down.
Acquired solution keys can be reviewed in the notebook menu. Try checking one out if a mystery labyrinth becomes too difficult to solve. Okay.
Shinigami's tutorial corner.
Labyrinth skills are abilities that can help you clear mystery labyrinths. Acquire them by spending skill points, which you get when your detective rank increases.
Hey, Master, do you need a power-up?
Labyrinth skills can be checked and acquired in the abilities
Check
section.
whichever skills suit you best.
You can activate labyrinth skills by setting them, but it requires memory costs, so pay attention to how much you have left. I see.
Time to head off in search of the truth. Let's solve this thing.
Okay. Right, that was a
Things
lot.
Really turn out fine?
Okay. Let's get to the bottom of this. I'm really eager to see what these mystery labyrinths look like.